Hello, my name is Megan Moore, and I am honored and grateful to have some time to share some of my background with you. I have had the sincere pleasure of working in Montgomery Upper Middle School for 15 years, so I can say with confidence that I'm absolutely a middle school person. And while a career in middle school is certainly not for the faint of heart, I do wholeheartedly believe that these developmental years are some of the most important years to get things right for children. Being a child in middle school by nature is not easy. On any given day, a middle school student is working through their own identity development, their sense of self, and thinking about where they may fit into the world. They're navigating the nuances of more complex peer relationships while also trying to develop their personal values and morals. Add to it, middle schoolers are heavily impacted by their access to technology, social media, and the desire to keep up with it all. That, in and of itself, is a lot. And then we expect them to learn using higher levels of thinking. So, in order to be successful in supporting student learning and their development, we have to create learning spaces where students feel safe to take appropriate academic, creative, and innovative risks. This looks like establishing community norms based in respect, empathy, and kindness. It also looks like establishing clear and reasonable expectations so that students feel a sense of stability and structure from which to springboard into higher levels of learning and purpose. My proudest leadership initiative in my school is the continued success of what we now call our Pause for a Cause SEL and Character Education series. It has certainly been an ongoing and evolving journey. Way back when, about 10 years ago, when I was a teacher, I was a member of the development team that brought the block schedule to our school. It was a 2-year project that included a lot of research, meetings with other school districts, gradual immersion, reflection, and then finally implementation into our school. At its inception, we were primarily considering the academic and curricular benefits for students above all else. Then, once the schedule came to fruition and the structure fell into place, I also simultaneously transitioned from being a teacher and a member of the team to a school counselor, where I took the lead in developing an advisory SEL character ed program and curriculum that fit in with the structure of our new schedule. This has had many different iterations over the time that I've been a school counselor, but we currently call this program our Pause for a Cause SEL series. We have settled into an expected structure and format for the program. At the start of the school year, the Pause for a Cause days are already set. They fit nicely into our block schedule so that continuity of core content instruction is not impacted. As we know, this makes teachers very happy and increases their continued support in the program. With our block schedule, we also are able to prioritize common teacher team time. So that allows me to meet with teachers prior to every Pause for a Cause event, where I can introduce the topics with them, model the lessons and the activities. Again, this also improves the efficiency of teacher prep time, buy-in, and continuity of program delivery in all the classrooms throughout our building. Also important to note that the structure that we have allows us to continue to collect timely feedback from students and staff following each Pause for a Cause day, and this helps to guide future decisions that are made for our Pause for a Cause events. It's a really important labor of love that I'm very proud of. I began my career in middle school as an art teacher and gradually transitioned to become a full-time school counselor. This has definitely afforded me a multitude of leadership opportunities and has increased my ability to support students. As an art teacher, I always felt a pull for more student connection, more community impact, and more personal learning about the systems that impact long-term student success. So while my education and training has taught me much about the psychology and the development of students, my experiences as a school counselor have highlighted the importance of positive relationships in the lives of students on so many levels. Students need positive relationships with one another, with the adults in the building, and they also need positive relationships modeled for them. So this brings to light the importance of developing a school community that has positive staff connection and rapport for the middle school experience. So while my current role as a school counselor has challenged me to consider different ways to forge positive relationships with my students, their parents, and their teachers, I have also been simultaneously leading school-wide programming that brings students, staff, and community together in a variety of meaningful ways. I hope this answers all of your questions. Thank you for your time and consideration, and I also hope that we get the opportunity to meet in person in the future.